Hello and welcome to Chalk Covered Games monthly melt for the month of 2023. And this is our back segment where Tim talks about games that he backed.
Yep.
Because I never asked for any games through crowdfunding.
Let me see here. No, there is one from you this time.
Nope, I'm sure there isn't. I've never asked for any.
But this is backed for May.
Yep.
Or I actually don't put the month because, they're not monthly.
Yeah.
But I put numbers. So this would be back number 8 for us.
Okay.
The first game on the list is a Doug poke, hey, back this poke.
I never do that for any game.
Is from Forbidden Games. It ended on April 11th, 2018.
Okay.
Their goal was 30,000. They reached a goal of 74,000.
So their goal was 80 and they only reached 74?
Their goal was 30.
Oh, okay.
And they reached 74.
Okay.
This is a game we did not get because I backed it for $1 because you kept waffling on it.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know, maybe it looks good. You're like, well, let me think about it. So I'm like, I'll back it at $1. If he wants it, I can always change it in the thing.
So we didn't get this game?
Well, we have this game.
Oh, we just didn't get it through this?
We did.
Oh.
I'm currently looking at the game right now. It's above 7 Wonders.
Oh, Railroad Rivalries?
Yep, and I think the version there is made by different people. I don't think that's the Forbidden. No, that's Forbidden Games.
Yeah.
Yep, it's Railroad Rivalries. I backed for $1. You waffled too long. I said, well, I'm just out of buck at this point. So we got the game. What was this? 5 years later?
Yeah, because I got it a couple months ago.
Yep. Haven't played it.
No, not yet.
Looks interesting.
And now we won't really play much for another 2 months.
Yeah.
Because of my work schedule.
Well, I can play solo games.
Yeah.
The next game I backed was April. Well, I won't say who it's from quite yet. It's from April 2018. It ended on the 20th.
Okay.
Their goal was 30,000.
Okay.
And they reached 157,000.
I'm guessing it's part of this.
No.
No.
This game we do not own.
Oh.
And I don't think we ever will.
Oh.
It's from Big Kids Game. Yeah, you know what it is?
Sweet Mess.
It is Sweet Mess. So this is 2 games in a row that I backed that I didn't get. The only difference is this one I backed for more money than $1. If and when I ever do get this, I told my brother I'm going to do a video timelining the events of this. Because a month into it, this was the first Kickstarter I ever realized it's not going to happen. 2 months into it, I'm like, a lot of the updates seem off. Because I'm one of those people that actually read the updates on Kickstarter. I don't know how many people actually do. They're just back and oh, I got a box. But there's always a pattern to the updates. This is happening, this is happening, this is happening. You're like, okay, I can see the progression.
Yeah.
But 2 months into it, I'm like, these updates don't line up to a normal thing. Because they're like, well, we had to scrap everything we started and start over again. Or this company no longer wants to work with us. Or my favorite was the plant that was making it burnt down. I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. But then I'm like, no other game people are like, all our things are being helped up because there's only so many factories. So I'm like, no one else is reporting this fire that took out this massive factory. And then I think a year and a half later, Big Kids Game was like, well, we kind of just stole all your money. Now we don't have any money, so we can't actually make you the game. So, too bad. I was going to get into a rant here, but I'm going to save that for the timeline. Because then it gets into Fantasia games, or it has the word Asia and fantasy smashed together.
Fantasia Games is a company.
Yeah. They take over, and they're all kind of shifty about this too. But, yep, that's the second game backed. Not a good episode of Backed here.
Well, we do have one.
We do. And we do have the next one, too.
Okay.
The next one is from Talon Strike Studio.
Okay.
This one ended on April 21st, 2018.
Okay.
Their goal was 25,000. They reached their mark at 38,000.
Okay.
And it's vinyl.
Yeah.
They have been very successful with that line. They've had, I think, 4 games come out after that, based in the vinyl universe.
No, they're just expansions.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I think like the newest one deals with something new.
Yeah.
Like it's a new solo kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a fun game, and I really like the theme. It's a very unique theme.
You're collecting records,
Yeah.
vinyl records, and you have to keep your stacks in order, and you got to have certain collection types.
Yeah,
It's-
and every little like record cover in there is different artwork.
Yep.
It's
The original one though I backed, they did a contest where they asked people, send in photos, send in art, and then they would siphon down winners, and
Yeah.
so most of the art in our copy is just people's drawings or people's photos.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a really unique thing for them to do.
Yeah, it's a fun game. We need to pull that game out and play it again.
But yeah, vinyl was the only 3 of the game that I backed that for this episode that actually arrived and that we have played.
Yep. Then we do have another one in hand.
We do have another that I backed, and a lot of people do back things at one and then they go no.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you're like, well, if I want to.
Yeah.
3 different games. One game I'm still holding out hope for.
Yep.
5 years might not be long enough to make a game.
Yeah.
Especially the intricate workings of just combining ingredients to make food.
Yep.
But that was backed.
Yeah. Did you back any of those games? Did you back Sweet Mess?
If you did, let me feel your rage.
Put that down in there. If you backed Railroad Rivalries and you enjoy it, or Vinyl, if you enjoy that one, or if you have any of the expansions of for Vinyl.
I don't think, does Railroad have
I
any?
don't think. Also, what are you backing now?
Yeah.
Leave that down in the
Comment.
comments. Let us see what you're backing. I don't think we're currently backing anything.
Actually, I don't think I have anything.
Yeah, I actually haven't looked at Kickstarter or any of the crowdfunding pages in a while.
I might be backing something 2 days from now.
I mean, since you didn't back the Masters of the Universe game for me.
Because 2 days from now, that new art series drops, the one where Andrew bought these.
And you didn't back the one game I really wanted.
I did, but to add on shipping, they wanted $10,000. And the guy's like, well, that's what it cost because you were not a late pledge, but I was a $1 pledge. And they're like, well, the company can only make so many, so now we have to start the whole machine for you. Not paying $10,000 for a board game for you.
It's a good game, though.
Well,
Maybe.
There is a new Gettysburg game in Kickstarter right now that I told you to look at.
I'll have to look. But yeah, again, let us know what you're backing, if you backed any of those. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like, share the video, ring the bell, do all those social media things.
Check out our other videos.
Yep. They'll be around here somewhere.
Nah, they come at the end.
Yeah, at the end. They'll be around here somewhere. But with that, thanks for watching.
As always, stay sweet.